Spring is in the air. And with spring come all kinds of spring flowers and the sounds of birds singing. But these tulips in my backyard would make a lovely painting, don't you think? And so would that stump. That's a old piece of wood my father found on a hunting trip out in the woods, and he brought it home because he thought I would enjoy it. He thought it looked like sculpture, and I'd have to agree with him. So today, let's paint some tulips. In today's painting of the time-lapse tulips, we're going to do a different approach than I often do, and it's actually called just wiping out. So the whole substrate will be covered in paint, and I'll be wiping paint off, basically getting my composition in place, and then I'll actually start painting. So you're gonna see a mess at first, and we're gonna have fun with it. So away we go. Here you see I'm doing just a wash of color over the panel first, and then I'm wiping it out. Well, that was fast. So I'm just laying in some color, and I'm moving all around this canvas so I can just get some paint down, as you can see. As you can see, it's filling in. I'm getting a little bit more paint on. As far as the palette, I have quite an array of color. Everything from King's Blue Deep to Ultramarine Blue. The greens in the leaves are mainly emerald green with a little bit of sap green and the King's Blue Deep. And it's coming together, and I'm getting my dark values in and my light values in. It's all coming together. As an alla prima piece, you know that it will be done directly. This is painting directly. I am using the photo references too that I had taken earlier today. So here you can see there's the stump. It made it in to the painting. Yeah, you're welcome, Dad. And you can see my messy palette as well. But this is the completed piece, and I have to say I'm pretty happy with it. And all the photos that I worked from today were ones that I took earlier this morning. And here you can see I can flip through the iPad and show you some of the photo references that I used. So there's our tulips. And I did change the position of the tulips just for the sake of the panel that I was working on. But here you can see that there's a few more tulips, and of course our stump. Now that didn't use that guy, but that would have been a pretty painting as well. Perhaps another day. Well, that was fun. I certainly enjoyed painting the tulips, and it's neat because the time lapse, I don't know, you get to watch it in just like a couple minutes, but I'd say that was probably about 2 hours. And remember, anytime you're doing an alla prima piece, it really doesn't allow for me to do a lot of layering of paint. Ideally for me, when I paint, I do layers upon layers upon layers. So this is alla prima, it's all at once, and it's more of a direct method of paint, but it's enjoyable, and it's a great exercise for me too. Today's subject matter was a direct result of a comment made on one of my past videos. So know that if you make a comment, perhaps you want to see something in particular, you want me to paint something, you're curious about something, have a question, please comment and give me some love. Give me some thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe now. Tell your friends. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.